be scared. I want to do this tunnel so bad. Before we get started with the first drive, we have a sponsor for the video, World of Warships. World of Warships is a game where you can command some of history's most iconic war vessels, unlock new ships as you prepare to dominate the oceans. It's more than 300 warships, fully detailed and realistic. The game has weather effects, warship customization, and upgrades, and also frequent events. There are many warship classes for all types of players. Destroyers, which are the fastest and most agile ships in the game, like a Formula 1 car on the high seas. Cruisers, which are excellent for maneuvering and escaping torpedoes and enemy artillery. Yes, you could do drifting at sea with them. Battleships, which are the most resistant boats with a lot of armor. And carriers, where you can control airplanes to do an airstrike on the enemy. If you're looking for a game with a lot of explosions and more, this is the game for you. I also have a promotional code, Ready for Battle 2020. This is going to give you 700 doubloons, 1 million credits, 7 days on the premium account, the premium ship USS Charleston with stars and stripes camouflage, and the premium Japanese ship Ishizuchi. Give it a try. All the information will be down in the description. Thank you so much, World of Warships, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the ride. So this really sucks here. The moment I get Miley up and running, it is literally going to be raining for the next 2 weeks. However, that's not going to stop me. Today we're going to do the first drive. I don't know how this first drive is going to go. We're definitely going to have to make a second video on getting into boost and really ripping it like we did on the previous videos. There are a couple things that I want to go ahead and make sure it is complete before we go out on the drive, like the first oil change. I have to fix a bolt on the steering rack because it's super weak. I have to go ahead and do the transmission fluid as well as other little things. Once we get that together, we will then go on a ride. Let's go ahead and start off with a cold start. I'm gonna bring her out over here. We'll do a cold start with the open headers. Let's get the cold start up and running here. Little visual representation right there. I do need to finalize some basic maintenance that I still need to do for the car. I need to refill up the transmission fluid, which is pretty crazy. The TR6060, which is the transmission equipped on my Shelby GT500, actually takes automatic transmission and power steering fluid. So I'm going to be filling that up here. Also got the pump to fit it right in. The small accessory serpentine belt is kind of ripped too, so we are going to be swapping out the serpentine belt with all Motorcraft. As you guys see, I went to Ford because one of my buddies works for Ford, hooks it up. And then I also need to fix my evap system. I got a new purge solenoid here, going to mount that here with the Kenne bell adapters and stuff like that. And then also we are going to do a basic oil change. I got some Motorcraft. I couldn't pass this one up. There's actually a great deal here with the Shelby as well. So I got some full synthetic motor oil that will do an oil change, as well as, of course, Motorcraft oil filter. So super happy. We're doing everything motorcraft here, and basic maintenance on the Shelby GT500. So we'll do some work on the car together. I'll walk you through what I am going to do here, and I highly always recommend to do the work by yourself, because you save so much money, so much time, so much effort, because an oil change, a serpentine belt change, a transmission fluid top off is just, it will be a lot of money if you were to take it, probably a couple hundred if you were to take it to a mechanic. But doing it in your own garage with basic tools like a lift, jack stand, and a deep socket set, you could get this full project done in a couple of hours. So enough talking, let me get the car up once again, and then we'll finalize the maintenance. After that, then we'll take her out on the road. Also, I am going to go to Next Level Styling here in San Diego to get some more decals, because I definitely want to fill up the decals on the rear window. All right, now I only have the Kenne bell, but I also want to get a lot of other ones, which I'll show you guys very shortly. So that's also on the agenda today, with just basic maintenance, and hopefully we can let her rip when this damn weather fixes itself here in San Diego. It hasn't rained so much in such a long time, so she's gonna be looking good and she's gonna be performing good. We just need to make sure that she is good. And let's go ahead and start off with we'll do the oil change. That should be pretty basic. I checked the oil, everything here is pretty mint. I didn't see anything bad, it was still pretty clear. So the first oil change was very good, went very well as hoped. I just need to finish filling her up with oil, and then we'll do the transmission fluid, we'll do the serpentine belt, then we'll do the evap system, and then we'll be good to go to rip it on the road. So that's not supposed to do that, especially when the car is not moving at all. So let me go ahead and get this fixed. It's super sketchy driving. The steering rack was just so loose. I finally got the replacement bolt in. Now we just got to tighten it up. And now steering should be so much better and a lot stiff, because I was driving this a little bit and boys, it was so sketchy, but should be done very shortly. It's time for the transmission. Just gonna top it off. I think just a little bit of fluid came out when I pulled out the motor and the transmission, so we're just going to make sure that it has fluid and that's not running dry, because that's the last thing I do not need is a blown transmission, which I don't think it will blow, just because the TR6060 is a very strong transmission. However, better safe than sorry. Got to put this little tube up here and start pumping away. It's so weird putting automatic transmission fluid into a manual, but I guess this is what the TR6060 needs. And that's the sign that it is filled. I had to put 1 full quart of transmission fluid into the car. I didn't know how empty it was. I thought I just needed to top it off. All right, now it's time for the serpentine belt. I got the small accessory serpentine belt off of my motor here, and I want to show you guys pretty much how it got eaten up here, which was very strange here. Usually the small accessory belt doesn't get eaten up. It's mostly the supercharger one, but I actually have the high performance gates one. This is actually 4 times stronger than the green one that you guys usually see on high performance cars. So, and I know boys, it's dirty. I'm going to get a wash soon. I'm just trying to get maintenance done, but usually this is the one that snaps here. And usually with Kenne bell superchargers, they have a bigger pulley, bigger displacement, so they are not prone to snapping like smaller superchargers like the stock one or any 2.65 supercharger here. So this one I'm gonna have to replace, and as I've shown you guys previously, I have a brand new one. Now I have to figure out how to route this in such a tiny area here, but I've done it once. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Alright, and she's finally done. Well, not really. I didn't do the evap system. I'm missing one part, so I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm finally covering everything up oil change is good, transmission fluid is good, all of the loose panels that were just hanging are fixed. I included the snorkel, which I don't even know how I'm gonna keep the snorkel, to be honest, but all of the maintenance is finally done. Now we can finally rip her. I'm gonna go ahead and change, wash up, and then we'll go ahead and hit the streets. Also, we're gonna head over to Next Level Styling to get some decals and just continue to complete it. So let me go ahead and close it up, give you guys another cold start, and we'll head out again. Cannot wait. She sounds so good. She is a heavy drinker. I literally fill up every other day. Say it again, and I'll always say it, it's always about the miles per gallon, but damn, she drinks so much. Definitely has a drinking problem. And we're gonna do the little first ripperoonie. You ready? Woo! Let's go! Ah, I missed this. Let's go. She pulls. You like that, huh, baby? That was your first reaction, huh? We should have made a video just based on your reaction.
Oh my god.
She's fast, huh?
Like I'm crying right now.
You're crying? Pull this out, come on. You gotta record it. What's the fastest car you've ever been in? She a little bit too fast for you, baby girl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I don't like my makeup.
It was spinning a lot, even with traction control too, which is not fun. Last time John took it off traction control, you should have been there, baby girl. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That was scary.
It was scary, huh? I should have made a video just based on your reaction for the first time. Now you know how it pulls. We're here at Next Level Styling here. That's some pretty sick cars, if you ask me. Lined up with the Shelby. I can't park for the life of me. Anyways, we'll see if we could get some decals running for the rear. They got all decals going on too, so we'll see if we can get something going on. Should we let it rip, baby girl? You don't have to hold on. Oh my gosh. We almost went flying. These roads are horrible. There's just not so many open roads, you know? You know what? We're gonna experiment over here. We are just going to drive some open roads. Don't be scared. Point the camera at you. Everybody wants to see your reaction. You're scared, huh? That was a good first gear. That was a good first gear pull right there. Point the camera at you. Everybody wants to see your reaction. You're scared, huh? That was a good first gear. That was a good first gear pull right there. We'll do some more. Your pussy's quivering or what? You got scary? You are getting paid. I'll give you the YouTube revenue, bro. Anyways. Should we do first gear or second gear?
No.
You don't know? First gear is more intense.
Second gear?
Second gear? Okay, we'll do second gear. Damn, these roads suck! What the heck? These roads suck. Oh shoot, there's a dip here. We'll find somewhere else because these roads are honestly garbage. Don't be scared. You want to put some more? I'll put some more for you. Got a little happy there. There you go. That's how it's supposed to be. Is it highly fast? There you go. There you go. Taking a little break here at Phil's Barbecue, one of my favorite places to eat here in San Diego. Parked right next to this guy, San Diego Stains here. I just want to show you guys the difference between the normal version and the wide body. The front is only an inch bigger. It's not too big of a difference, but when you go into the rear, that's when you start to see. I'll try to give you guys a pretty good detail on how it is, but the rear is what it really matters. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can even tell, but Miley is just so much wider. But this is a pretty sick car. It looks like Seabass 5.0 on Instagram. But I just want to show you guys the difference, because with the wide body and the non-wide body, just want to show you guys the difference between these two, which is pretty gnarly. Sick thing, by the way. But now I'm gonna eat at Phil's Barbecue here. I've always wanted to do these types of vlogs. Tell me how you guys like down in the comment. We're gonna continue to drive the car. If you guys know, you know, Phil's Barbecue, one of the best barbecue places in San Diego. I got an extra beer because they screwed up on my beer, and they just gave me this one for free. Stone IPA, some Bud Light. About to indulge in this delicious food. We got some chicken, beef, French fries, ranch, and all the good seasonings. So I'm just gonna absolutely destroy this real quick. If you guys like this type of vlog style, let me know. Just trying something new out, but it looks very good. I highly recommend this if you're ever visiting San Diego. This is definitely the place to go. I want to do this tunnel so bad. Woo! She pulls so fast! Oh my gosh! Dude, I didn't know how crazy she pulls. She goes like no other, huh? Oh my gosh. I want to do a second gear pull. You ready?
Are you ready?
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
She's so much fun. I miss this so much. I miss this so much. She's crazy. She has so much power. She handles so good too. She does, huh? She pulls. Oh my gosh, she doesn't want to stop either. I don't know if that's a cop up there, to be honest. We'll do one more pull and we'll sign off for the day. We'll jam out to our favorite songs. After this red light, should be okay. She's so fast! We got up through these guys so quick! Oh my gosh! Oh man! Woo-wee. I love this, yo. Her horsepower is ridiculous. Alright, we'll try doing a pull or a dig from 0 miles per hour. As best as we can. Oh, I want to set launch control, but it's already going to be green, so whatever. I need to turn this off. Ah, I slipped down. You see how it just went fishtail?
Yeah.